Dude, this cave is massive, bro. Like, legit. Get out of here, creeper. Get out of here, creeper. Oh my god. Ooh, that. Ooh, lava. Oh, lava. Right here. Damn. Jump. Jump. Ooh. Ooh, my god.
Okay, I'm looking.
Okay, see, alright, when I'm done over this spot, I'll show you the other spot. Okay?
Okie dokie.
Let me just mine this right here. Please. Let me, black this up. So, what is that? But, oh, Enderman. Nice, nice, nice. Wait, is that Enderman? Sure. Yeah, it is. Holy. Hold on, Miss Enderman. Don't move. Please don't move. Oh, where you go? Where you go? Damn, I have two people watch me already this morning. I know you do a screening, you know. But I have another dude come and watch me. Dang, welcome in and walk away if you are new.
BRB.
Oh, good. okay. I got you.
See, I realized I was mute the whole time. I was like, no, I lost notification. Look, you're hyper focused.
Oh, diamonds right there. I think I marked them right there. More diamonds right there. Nope, never mind. Oh, I didn't know he was right there. I didn't know he was right there. I didn't know he came over the wall. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. I'm backing off.
Those sensors know where they'll show him where you are.
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Squid, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yo, what up, Sydney? Carver? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Sydney? How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good.
Oh, it's you, girlie?
Yeah,
Yo.
that's me.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was some other girl. My bad.
Okay.
Go to.
Okay.
BRB got to see this tutorial on build. What do you mean build, girlie?
Oh, there's this big build that I'm trying to build.
Um,
Hold on, let me turn my volume up. You are a bit quiet.
go find me a swamp biome. So I can explore. Spy Jack Lee! Yeah, yeah. Ow. Let me go. Ooh, sub biome. I found a I need a nap. Ooh, a worm portal. Oh, I need black sword. Okay.
Sorry about that, Bass. I'm back. The squid has returned. Holy crap, this is much bigger than I anticipated. Holy crap. Do I even have enough space for this? Holy crap. You know what, Bass? I'm gonna make the biggest castle you've ever friggin' seen. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm here. I need to blow my nose.
I'm gonna make the biggest castle you ever gonna frickin' see. Now let's count.
Oh, Cyber's on. I see a picture tower. Abby's, budge. Here you go, Lee.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I see a pillow tower. Is that a visitor spot? Is it a pillow tower? Oh shoot! Hi. Come here, precious. Die.
What?
Um, I text Eric, see if she wants to talk. Ow! Ow! Leave me alone. Oh,
Yeah.
but anyway, I texted Eric see if he wants to talk. He'll be on in a few minutes. Just let you know if you want to join up. Oh, hi! Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. Ooh. Powder goat horn. Okay, I need to empty out my stuff. I need to empty out some more stuff. I have too much stuff. Oh, what do I have in here? Oh, nothing good.
Blink. Blink.
Uh, this can go. This can come. Wheat. Wheat can come. Uh, or coal can stay. Cause I have too much of it. I should have put this in there now. Oh, that can. Oh, this. This bow. Oh, I don't want that. Oh. Let's see. Cobblestone. Baked potatoes can come.
If you hear me counting, I'm counting the distance between blocks to build.
That's fine. Where's oh, I didn't know.
And that's fine.
Leave me alone.
Oh, is somebody being mean to you in chat?
No, it's uh I found the pizza tower
Oh,
and the overworld, the pizza towers.
yes.
Yeah, I found one of those. I'm at 16 1,652 boxed out. Go this way. This comes up. Ah, no, that fall in here. Oh, fall in here for no reason. Oh, I got blocks in here. No, I don't. I have no box. was at 2,000 blocks. Ouch.
Wait, hold on. Maybe I did fuck up. Let's see what's right
Damn, yeah, I'm on.
there. Oh my god, I did fuck up. Oh man. I'm a dummy, I'm a dummy, I'm a dummy.
Ooh, I see a desert bottom. I see a desert bottom.
Oh, Sabra invited me to a party.
Yeah, I'm gonna join it.
Okay.
No, come on, come on. Yo, what up, Eric?
I feel like Donald Duck right now.
What is it? Oh, let me.
Hey, Dustin, I just wanted to say that I understand why your mom doesn't want to be in a party with anyone younger.
What?
I said I understand why your mom doesn't ever get into a party, trap party or anything with anyone younger. I understand.
Girly, he me and my girly, your mic is,
I'll take my headset off.
is,
Yeah.
What? Oh, what's up?
is her mic, you know, every time you talk, Eric, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Every time you talk, I mean, every time we talk or someone else joins the party chat, you know? It makes her mic, you know?
Yeah.
It makes her, mic echo in the background.
Oh.
That's why that's why I can't hear you because of her mic, you know.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I guess it's things
Yeah. What?
sometimes different for everybody.
Wait.
Anyway,
Wait. Wait. Say.
I'm gonna take my mic off and just talk through my
Yeah. Go. If
speaker.
yeah. Yeah. Your mic. Your mic. If I can't hear. Wait. What say, Eric? About my mom.
oh no, what I said was I understand why your mom doesn't, or your family members don't want to be in parties with anyone younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm no longer friends with Matt and Ethan after like 15 years. So,
Why not fun with Matt or Ethan? Whatever.
because suddenly I'm a pedophile.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
How old is Matt? Ow.
What's up?
How old is Matt?
Same thing. Same thing.
So he's a kid. I thought.
Oh no, Matt's your age.
Oh, my age. Oh, okay.
No. I've known Matt and Ethan since they were like. Well, here's how it happened. Well, I never played online.
Yeah.
Like around 2000, like 10, 11, 12, right around there.
Yeah.
That's the very first time I went online to play.
Hmm.
So I started playing zombies, like BO1, BO2 zombies
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
You were around.
Yeah.
And basically I played with anyone, young, old, I played with people in their 60s,
Yeah.
people who were 10 years old,
Yeah.
and everybody in between because as you know, that's gaming.
Yeah.
And one day I met Matt. He was just a random person, just a random kid who I was in a party with. We played a couple games of zombies.
Oh.
And basically some kid came in and started bullying him because Matt had a stutter.
Yeah.
And some kid came in and started bullying him.
No.
And I basically started yelling at that kid because I'm like, dude, I had a stutter when I was a kid. I'm like, that's not right. I'm like, there's no reason to give him shit for a stutter, I'm like, that's wrong. And I started yelling at him.
Yeah.
And Matt friend requested me, and he's like, oh man, thanks for defending me and everything. I'm like, yeah, it's no problem, dude. I'm like, just because I'm a kid doesn't mean I'm gonna let some asshole, give you shit. That's not right.
Yeah.
And Matt sent me a friend request. And I was very reluctant. I hesitated to accept it because obviously he was, we're, whatever. There was like friggin' 20 years difference,
Yeah.
20 years age difference or whatever.
Yeah.
And and he was cool with it. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, I don't want you to think that like I'm some weirdo or anything with your parents.
Yeah.
Like, but it was always cool with him, and I always addressed the issue,
Yeah.
with the Yates thing. And I'm like, dude, if you guys are ever, if you're ever uncomfortable, dude, just, let me know, and I will distance myself. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand how this is viewed as inappropriate, but, it's gaming and it's different. People of all ages game together. And he's like, yeah. And about probably about a week or so after I met Matt, I met Ethan.
Yeah.
I didn't really like Ethan at first. He was a bit of a fucking asshole,
Yeah.
as he proved to be. But I dealt with him because he was Matt's friend, um, and the biggest thing was that, like, both Matt and Ethan grew up in really troubled households. And to be brutally honest, dude, I feel like they attached to me because I was basically the only adult giving them attention. Um, at the time, Matt's dad was just Matt's mom and dad just didn't care about him. They didn't pay
Yeah.
attention to him or whatever. In fact, Matt's dad used to bully him because his dad. I later learned that his dad was on pills, but I knew right away his dad was abusive because I could hear him through the mic. And
Yeah.
Matt used to like cry on mic to me, like literally cry on my shoulder, and I was there for him when no one else was. Not his mom, not his dad, not
Ow.
any friends.
Ow.
Like, dude, his whole family used to shit on him, and I was the only one there for him. No exaggeration.
Yeah.
And the same thing for Ethan, dude. Ethan's even worse. Ethan's dad was just some fucking alcoholic who didn't care about him, fucking abused him every time he
Yeah.
drank. And then Ethan's dad would blame it on his mom, who was like some biker chick or whatever. So there was always some sob story. You understand, right?
Yeah.
But dude, I accepted them, and dude, I was always there for them. Like, dude, those guys used to call me their father. They used to like argue over who was closer to me, and that used to creep me the fuck out, dude. But I knew that they genuinely cared about me, so I just basically I dealt with it, and I would just tell them like, dude, I think that's not to insult you guys, but I think it's a little creepy. I like to feel like I'm a brother and not a father.
Yeah.
And dude, like and I always addressed the age difference, and it was always like right in the forefront, never hidden, never anything.
Yeah.
And then, but now all of a sudden, like Ethan's telling me, I'm trying to find impressionable young people and shape them to this and that, and I'm like, dude, are you people out of your fucking mind?
That's what I say.
How many times did I tell you, like in my life, like never to be like me, never that you don't want to be like me with my anger issues, that you don't like, you know what I mean? And they're basically there, like creating their own past to fit the future narrative.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to me insulting one of their friends.
Yeah.
See, Matt was always racist. In fact, Matt had one of his teeth knocked out in a fist fight because he called some kid a nigger.
Yeah.
And now suddenly, only a handful of years later, this very same person who had his tooth knocked out for using the hard R is now angry with me and literally stopped being my friend because I use the hard R.
Damn.
So I don't like. So I mean that's yeah. So it's I mean there's more to it. But like and another thing, like another group of friends. I don't know if you ever met Tierney, another group of friends.
Junior. No.
Um, the same thing, dude. Like when I was on the outs with Matt and Ethan, basically the same thing happened. Like I was just randomly playing, and I played with one kid, Hayden.
Yeah.
And basically he invited one of his friends, and next thing I know, dude, like I'm getting bum rushed with like friend requests by like a dozen of his friends.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, dude, and I addressed the same thing. I'm like, look, guys, I'm like, I don't want like any of the fucking like any of the pedo
Ow.
shit or
Ow.
whatever.
No.
Like, I'm not into that, man. Same thing. I addressed the age difference. But now Matt's claiming that that like Tiernan's claiming, and dude, another thing, dude, like the same thing. These guys were all like fighting for my attention, dude. These guys are sending me like TikTok friend invites,
Yeah.
and like Instagram invites, and they're asking, oh, you guys have Snapchat and all this, and I'm like, dude, I don't have any of this stuff.
Yeah.
So now, and another thing, dude, like these guys are like sending me videos, like, oh man, watch my video first,
Yeah.
and like follow my page. And now, dude, after watching these videos that they were fucking begging me to watch, I'm a pedophile or something.
Damn.
And dude, he's telling me that like Tiernan's telling me that like that he had to block me on Facebook because they got some predator report that says I was following his TikTok and everything. And I'm like, dude, are you out of your fucking mind?
As I say.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. And I brought up the question. I'm like, dude, if you guys thought that was true, I'm like, why were you even friends with to begin with? Like, to begin with, when you found this out, why did you, you know what I mean? Why did you invite me to this party?
Right.
Yeah, like, what's going on? Like, seriously.
Right.
But, yeah. So basically, and then, oh my god, like, it just, I just don't even know what to say. It was like 15 years. because it was all very simple. Like one of their friends came into the party and they were giving me shit because they heard me talk about how I'm basically how instead of how I'm basically like working a shitty job right now trying to get out of the area and he's ripping on me. So I basically told him like I basically put it out there. I'm like, look, dude, I'm like you're just a piece of like I'm like you know what I mean. You're just some like ghetto trash, you know, and whatever. Then I eventually called him a nigger.
Right?
And his friend Jackie, who I didn't know was Hispanic, he's a Mexican. He starts talking about I made one insult to the other kid whose name is like Nay Sean or something, of course, you know, typical ethnic black name.
Yeah.
And basically, like his friends was like, hey man, he's like, you know, I got nieces and nephews or something, and I'm just like, well, what does that mean? I'm like, I'm insulting you guys and other nieces and nephews. And he eventually started like he eventually like made some threat about something like, yeah, you better watch out, boy. And I'm just like, fuck you, you fucking spit.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't threaten me with that gang shit. You know, I'm like you're not gonna shoot anybody or whatever. I'm like picturing the party.
Yeah.
And then the argument went from this to that. And then I just took their side like completely. And I'm
Damn.
just remembering the past, like, and I'm just like, you guys are really fucking. And again, I mean, obviously, I can't send snippets of the conversation because it's deleted. But dude, like, talk about like whitewashing, like not responding to direct questions and asking
Right?
vague responses. Like I said, cherry picking the past. And I'm like, and that's what I said. I'm like, dude, I'm like, are you guys out of your fucking minds?
That's what I
I
say.
mean, I was like, are you guys really fucking telling me that you don't remember fucking fighting over my attention? I'm like, you really don't remember me stating virtually every day how creeped out I was when you guys would call me over and I would like distance myself and say I'm like your brother. I'm like, are you guys out of your fucking minds right now? I'm like, there's not really any consequences. What would happen is someone would just send some stupid meme, you know?
Yeah.
Because even though these guys are in their mid 20s, they're literally sending memes to like 10-year-olds. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Fucking crazy, bro.
It's
Fucking,
like, dude,
fucking,
dude,
fucking perverts. No
it's
offense.
like it's out of. Oh no, dude, no, it's fine. Like, I mean, can you imagine that dude? Like, dude, Matt had nobody, and like, like seriously, when I met him, he was just some like stuttering kid who shit the bed, who got bullied by everyone in his family. I
Right?
was literally the only one who defended him, and now, like, I'm just, and that's why I'm like, dude, I'm like, are you fucking? I'm like, I can't even, like, I couldn't even type. I'm like, this is beyond, and I'm like, seriously, I'm like, you guys aren't, I'm like, this is fucking unreal. I'm like, is it because you guys were so young that you don't remember?
Right?
He's like, oh no, he's like, I remember everything. I'm like, well, clearly you fucking don't, dude.
That's I
I'm like,
say.
because you don't, yeah, dude. Like, I mean, you don't, like, I remember, like, dude, holy shit, dude. Like, I used to call off work sometimes, you know, holy fuck, dude. Like, dude, to spend time with them, like, holy shit, man. Like, dude, here's another thing, dude. Right around the pandemic, or even right after the pandemic, dude, Matt was having trouble with his family.
Yeah.
He wanted to move out.
Yeah.
So he started begging me to move to Akron, Ohio, where he lives. And I'm just like, I was telling Squiddy about this earlier, and I'm just like, Matt, are you serious? Like, you want me to move? Like, let me back up, though. Ever since they've been, like, teenagers, dude, they were begging me to come out to meet them. And I always declined. I'm like, guys, I'm like, you don't understand. I would love to meet you guys because I consider you guys family, but you don't know how crazy it is. You know, I'm like, maybe after you guys are 18, you know, and, you know, that's a little bit different. And
Mm-hmm.
he's just like, oh, okay, that's fine. Dude, Ethan actually accused me of wanting to come out and meet them when they were 14. He literally coasted around the facts. And the thing is, when I mentioned this, just what I said in the text, they didn't respond because they know it's true. And I followed it up with, are you guys fucking serious? Like every fucking thing, I'm just like, so, wow. I'm like, so you guys are intentionally misinterpreting everything. Everything. And
Mm.
that's when they came in with the Tiernan thing about Jerry. He's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, dude, first off, what Tiernan and his friends were doing was exactly what you fucking guys were doing. The moment you guys met me, you guys started savagely fighting over my attention. And I
Damn.
was like, yeah, dude. And I just wanted to say that, let me just stop this to say, like, dude, I totally understand why you and your mom don't, you know, like, I totally understand it. Like, they're just fucking shitbags.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, dude. Like, I can't even imagine it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, like, it just, wow.
Yeah.
Beyond
I'm
anything.
yeah, I'm going to remove Matt forever cause fuck him. He can suck it.
Dude, holy shit.
Oh, sorry, YouTube. If y'all hear me saying that, sorry, chat YouTube. I'm talking to a friend. Right.
And now that like and here's the thing, and now that Matt is like here's the thing, Matt's now grown.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, back to him asking me to move out there. Yeah, dude, like literally, like here's the problem. He was having trouble with his family because
Yeah.
his dad was still fucked up on drugs.
Mhm.
His grandmother had not died yet. Now here's the thing. Matt's dad and his mom are both lazy. Like I said, when I met him, his dad was fucked up on pills. I didn't learn that till later, but it was obvious he was on something just listening to him and Matt talking about his behavior.
Yeah.
And his mom basically, I think the same thing, but whatever. They're both just lazy, working. His dad wasn't working at all.
Yeah.
His mom was working as little as possible. Even though they live in a metro area where jobs are everywhere, they just work as little as possible. They were living off the grandmother, and then waiting for her to die. And when she died, the whole family moved in.
Damn.
Yep. And now, because they own a house and they don't have to pay rent, all they have to do is pay taxes, which taxes are probably maybe a couple $100 a month, maybe not much at all. Now everybody has a job and everybody's working now because it's different. They have a house.
Yeah.
Before they didn't have a house, it's okay to mooch off people like parasites. Do you understand?
Mhm.
Now that his family isn't parasites, right? Now all of a sudden, and Matt's bragging about like, oh, I'm lifting my family up and everything. It's like, wait, you mean the same family that was like living off your dying grandmother like a parasite? That family is like what you're talking about? Like he totally either accidentally or intentionally is misremembering everything.
Damn.
And again, I'm sorry, but the point is like, this was still going on around the pandemic because his grandmother was not dead, right?
Yeah.
And he wanted to get out of the house. Because here's the thing, when his grandmother was alive, his grandmother met like Matt's uncle, Matt's cousin, Matt's other cousin, Matt's other cousin. So it wasn't just Matt's family.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like Matt. You gotta realize it was like Matt's mom, Matt's dad, Matt's sister, and Matt. So you have 4 people and the grandmother living in probably what's a 2-bedroom house. And on top of that, you had Matt's uncle and Matt's cousin, and I think another cousin and another uncle. So you had basically 10 people living in a freaking 2-bedroom house, right?
Yeah.
So you can imagine Matt was under insane amounts of stress every day because he had 0 places to go. He had 0 privacy, and the only refuge he had was being on mic with me.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the point is no. I'm just saying that was Matt as a child, and that situation was still true up until around the pandemic when I forget exactly what year Matt's grandmother died.
Nah.
Right around the pandemic, right? And because he had been dealing with so long, Matt wanted to move out because he was old enough to move out. Basically, he was an adult. He was 18.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So he could move out, and he didn't want to deal with the toxic environment in his household.
Yeah.
So he asked me and started like fucking begging me to move out to Akron. And I'm just like, seriously, dude? I'm like, you really? I'm like, dude, I'm like, that's pretty fucking,
Yeah.
I'm like, I figured. And another thing is, I told those guys even when I first met them, I'm like, guys, you do realize that once you hit about 18, 19, 20, you're not going to talk to me anymore. You're going to think I'm like a pedophile or something like that, or a serial killer, and you're not going to talk to me anymore. And that used to really get them angry, dude.
Yeah.
We would never do that to you. And I'm like, guys, I'm not trying to console you, man. I'm just saying people's brains change, your thinking patterns will change, and no matter what I say to you right now, you're gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would never do that to you. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, it makes me feel good now for you guys to say that, but I kind of have a feeling that, things are gonna go badly once you get into your early 20s.
Yep.
Here we are.
Yep.
And dude, they totally misremember. I mean, dude, and it wasn't just a case of me saying it once. Like we're talking about like thousands of times.
Yep.
But again, dude, it doesn't matter how much you say something. If somebody wants to create some false narrative in their head, they will fucking do it.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. Like you could have it like written in the sky, on a banner, and yeah.
Mhm.
But anyway, I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place, but anyway, and then right around 2020, right around the pandemic, like I said, Matt turned 18, but his grandmother was still alive, so the toxic household still existed, and he wanted to get out. And I guess I was a means for him to get out in his mind. So he was begging me to move to Akron, Ohio, and he wanted Ethan to move there too. Ethan was actually living in Wisconsin at the time, or maybe Illinois. I'm not sure because he goes back and forth because his parents don't care about him.
Yeah.
Basically, and pretty much I didn't. I'm getting fucking sidetracked, but yeah, and both of these guys. I mean, not so much Ethan, but Matt. Matt was really the one who was, begging. Ethan was okay with it, but you could tell that he was just like, he wasn't really too excited about it. Because again, Ethan wanted to live out.
Yeah.
But I didn't care, you know.
Yeah.
I told Matt, I'm like, dude, I'm like, if you're serious, I'm like, I've been trying to, you know what I mean. I thought about moving out of this area then, you know, because the illusion of the, you know, this area had been declining.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, dude. Like he knew I was having hardships here, you know. He knew I was just like just getting by and everything, and you know. And I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, I would love it because it's a better job market. I'd be next to you,
Mm-hmm.
you guys' family, like, man, it's wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, one day, probably about 6 months after he first mentioned it, he just kind of like one day he totally did a 180. And this, of course, was after his grandmother died.
Yeah.
Because after his grandmother died, his um, his father got legal. His father legally owned the house. Like his grandmother bequeathed it to him. So once his father owned the house, all of the bullshit of like his uncle and his cousin and his other cousin and his other uncle living there, they were gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like you know, the only reason why, because just to give you some more backstory, I had asked many times, like you know, like why his cousins were living there, and like you know, because they intentionally made the environment worse. And I always asked him, and he's like, oh, it's my grandmother. He's like, my grandmother's the one letting him live here. It's her house. She says what goes. Everybody, basically what he said was, my grandmother owns the house. She calls the shots. Everybody else listens to what she says, and we just live here. And I'm just like, oh, I understand the situation now.
Yeah.
So once his dad got the house, he kicked everyone out. Now, I'm not ridiculing anyone. I understand family situations with housing can be difficult. I'm not criticizing anyone like that. But he was basically honest that his parents were just waiting for something to get something for free, and that's pretty shitty, you know.
Yeah.
But I always gave him the benefit of the doubt because I thought he wasn't like that. But it turns out that he is.
Damn.
See, when they were kids, they
Ow.
needed
Ow.
me because their parents didn't give a fuck about them, and I did. You know, they could get something they wanted from me, right?
Yeah.
And then later on, when right in the pandemic came, Matt begged me to move out there to act, and I did because I could provide something for him.
Yeah.
I was an avenue for him to get out of that shitty situation, nothing more, right?
Yeah.
Now that Matt's making decent money, he has some car, he's establishing himself as an adult. He doesn't need me, and now every single thing that I just said just totally doesn't exist.
Damn.
You know, I'm a feeder, I'm trying to shape them, and Ethan's asking me like, Ethan actually asked me like, what is someone your age? Like, why are you hanging out with us when we were that young? And I was like, are you really you really don't remember?
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, you really don't remember crying to me about how
Ow.
your dad
Ow.
like didn't care
Ow.
how your dad didn't spend time with you, how your dad would drink mass amounts of rum and abuse you, and I was literally like, you don't remember telling me to like clearly, crystal clear that I was the only one there for you. Like you don't remember that shit at all. And he didn't answer. I'm just like, wow. I'm like, okay. I'm like,
Ow.
I understand it. It's cherry picking time. Okay. Okay. And
Damn.
I said the same thing to Matt. I'm like, not the same thing, but I'm like, Matt, I'm like, you don't remember. I'm like, you don't remember. I'm like, you don't remember how your dad, like, you don't remember your dad, like literally, like, ignoring you, not spending time with you, bullying you, you know, because he was on pills.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, I didn't tell you my dad was on pills until years later. I'm like, I know. I'm like, I didn't say that you told me right away. What I was saying is that you told me that your father was shitting on you, and I could hear it on the mic. You know. And again, no response.
Damn.
And I'm like, wait a minute, guys. I'm like, you guys really fucking don't remember fighting over my attention. You guys really don't remember me being freaked out every time you would call me your father. I'm like, you guys really don't remember me distancing myself and telling you I'm more like a brother. Like, you guys really don't fucking remember that? Like, thousands of times? Nothing. No response.
Damn.
Maybe I would get some stupid meme, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, seriously, guys, I'm like, that's fucking it. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. I'm like, wow. And I'm like, wow, that's it. I'm like, okay. And then after that, after I basically blew away everything and the whole thing about him accusing me of like stalking like Tiernan's brother Jerry and everything, and I'm like, as far as that bullshit, dude, I'm like, those guys were literally fighting over my attention, like asking me to follow their fucking TikTok pages, and I'm just like, wow. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, and I finally put, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad this is happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I'm like, I have a year left on my lease, and you know what? I would have actually moved out there, and like, wow. And again, no response. No
Damn.
response at all. And I was like, okay. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be like me, and I'm like, to be like me, Ethan. I'm like, do you even recall how many times I advised you guys to not be like me? How many times I said that? To not be angry like me, to not be prejudiced like me, to not like have a bitter attitude towards the world like me. I'm like, how many? I'm like, you really fucking don't remember that? I'm like, seriously? How many times I would tell you guys countless, like, just don't be like me. Just use me as an example of what not to be. I'm like, you really don't fucking remember that. And
Mm.
of course, no response. Same thing. Oh, you're just dragging this out. And then he just kicked me from the party. I'm like, wow.
Uh,
I'm like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, I mean, and I almost felt bad for a minute. I'm like, wow. I'm like, they basically just handed me, wow. I'm like, or what? I guess I don't even know how to phrase it. They basically just let me off the hook, so to speak. They basically just eased any guilt I might have in the situation. I'm like, holy
yeah.
shit, dude. Imagine that, dude. Imagine fucking, you're like my dad and everything, and now it's like, oh, you're a pedo. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. I'm like, dude. I'm like, I realize that when kids are young, they don't remember things. You know, adults seem to like remember things more clearly or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, like you guys are out of your fucking minds. I'm
Damn.
like, holy shit. And I asked the biggest question, and one of the biggest questions I asked them, I'm like, seriously, dude. And just another thing, they were telling me earlier on in the argument, in the Discord argument, they were demanding that I apologize to the kid I called a nigger and to Matt's friend I called a spit when he threatened to shoot me or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no. I'm like, no. And I told him, I'm like, Ethan, Ethan, I'm genuinely sorry about any of my anger in the past. I'm like, but I am not sorry about one thing tonight. Not one thing that I've said. I'm
Mm.
like, there's no way. I'm like, are you? Like, no.
Yeah. Damn. That's
And
fuck.
then another thing, dude. What I told him was basically like, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, dude. I'm like, because if you guys really have always believed this, then why did you not unfriend me the moment you found this out?
Right.
I'm like all this bullshit about you're saying about Tiernan's brother Jerry. I'm like, why the fuck did you guys? Why didn't you guys just unfriend me right then and there? If you really believe that to be true, if that's even true, which it's not, you know. I'm like,
Mhm.
and this whole thing about like me trying to shape impressionable young minds. I'm like, again, same thing. Like, why the fuck are you even associating with me? I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, you guys just let me back into the friend group after being at odds with you guys for like a year and a half. I'm like, again, if any of that is true, why the fuck would you let me in that? And I'm like, and the biggest question, Ethan, is why the fuck are you asking me to apologize? Like, why earlier in this conversation did you ask me to apologize to let me back in the friend group if you think that's true? If you think any of this is true, I'm like, dude, I'm like, there's two things, man. I'm like, there's either that or none of this is true, and you guys are just looking to insult me, you know,
Yeah.
and that says a whole bunch about you.
Yeah.
You're literally creating a fake narrative just as ammunition to insult someone, and again, no response. So
Damn.
basically, I'm just like, holy fuck, dude. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
yeah. And this, and I, well, the thing with that
Ow.
is, I think
Ow.
because I trashed my family on Facebook, or my maternal side of my family, my mother's side, because they're all criminals.
Yeah.
I basically trashed them for all the shit they've done in the past that I had to watch growing up. You know,
Yeah.
that actually pissed Matt off. Even though he knows that my mother's side of the family is all like shitty people, and I've talked about it for years since I first knew him. You know,
Yeah.
because a lot of times I would tell him stories about that because it would make him feel comfortable because he could relate to that. You know what I mean? Like whenever here's how it would work. Whenever his family would do something horrible, you know, like whatever it would be, I would try and make him feel better by telling him a horrible story about somebody on my maternal side of my family.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what I mean? It's called bonding. You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, I can understand, dude. Like I've seen this and this. Like I've been through all this shit. And he's like, it would make him feel better. He'd be like, oh man, like and that's part of what helped us bond. You know, that we had like possibly common experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, those very same experiences that made him feel better about his shitty family are now cause for him to insult me.
Mm.
Yeah, like I don't like I can't like my brain can't like fucking grasp this kind of thinking.
Yeah.
Like I know Matt's not on drugs, I know he's not an alcoholic. I mean he smokes weed, but that's no big deal,
Yeah.
obviously. Like when I say drugs, I mean I know he's not on like
Coke or all that shit.
yeah, like methamphetamines or whatever the shit, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
street fentanyl, he's not like I just like I said, I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm at a loss.
Yeah.
I mean I don't want them back as friends, dude. Like I don't
I don't know. I wouldn't either. I'm thinking about.
dude, like
I'm thinking about. Think
No,
about.
you don't have no, no, you don't have to block Matt because he probably has his own story, his own side to this, you know.
Mhm.
And Matt, and just to be clear, dude, Matt really likes you. He really, really likes you. So I mean, don't. I just want to say, don't unfriend. I thank you for the loyalty, and I appreciate you, but don't do that because of me. You know, if you want to
Yeah.
be friends with Matt, go ahead. I did. You know, we just won't be in parties together. You know, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like Ethan, I never want to speak to again. Like I said, Ethan was never really like. Ethan was always like, you know how you have a friend who has like an a-hole friend you just tolerate.
Yeah.
That's who Ethan was in the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
And honestly, Ethan never really cared about me.
Ouch.
Ethan never really viewed me as a father figure. He was just competing with Matt. That's
Mm.
the reality.
Mm.
The reality is Matt is the only one I was close to. I mean, oh, that's not true. Nick too.
Yeah.
Matt is Nick's brother, but Nick isn't part of this. That's why I'm not mentioning him. And I didn't unfriend Nick either. Nick is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just simply saying, like, I met Matt first, and you know, Matt and Ethan first, you know, and yeah, basically, and Ethan was just fighting over attention. So, and that's another thing, dude. So, like, you know, like, it's, yeah. So I guess the point of this long, blabbing diatribe is, yeah, man, you and your mother are right. It seems that everybody's just a shitbag. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically so.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty shitty, but I'm glad it happened because I wish I was. I mean, I'm still moving in a year because I have no choice, but I'm certainly not moving anywhere near those guys. So
Yeah.
I'll probably just keep going further west.
Oh,
You
South.
know,
So with me. Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, I know somewhere out of Pennsylvania, dude.
Yeah.
Serious. It's
Tennessee. Tennessee is a great state to move to.
yeah. Oh
I
yeah, I
live in
know.
Tennessee.
What? Oh, you live in Tennessee, Squidgy?
Yeah.
Yeah. She.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
Like
not.
I was talking earlier, about crazy people that you gotta beware of if you live further in the mountains.
Right on. I'm just looking for some place. I need a metro area. I can't. I mean, that's honestly why I'm in the financial situation I'm in now because I'm in central Pennsylvania and there's. I mean, it's. I mean, even though the population of State College is a population of about 50,000, but it's not enough. You know, there's really isn't any opportunity here. Everything revolves around the college pretty much, and I'm not part of the college, so yeah. Um, I mean, it was okay in years past when I was earning college credits here, but in the past several years, yeah, um, I can't even find a decent job to really even save up enough to move. So that's kind of the situation here. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, I want somewhat of a metro area or something. I don't know, just some place that has some kind of job market. But I don't know if I can live. I don't know if I can live out in a remote area though, just because I can't deal with this again. You know, I can't deal with just not, you know what I mean, having like zero choices for jobs. Especially in an area where where I have no roots or anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I appreciate. I'm not discounting. I appreciate the suggestions, and that's definitely a possibility. I'm looking everywhere, anywhere, everywhere. There's only a few states where I refuse to move. Um, I refuse to move north or east. You know, I'm not moving into New England, and I'm not moving, to New York, New Jersey. So it's either west or south. So yeah, that's where I have to go. So yeah,
Eric,
but yeah,
Want to put some Black Ops for zombies, or what are you doing?
yeah, I'll play a match of that. I'm probably not gonna be awake that long. I only slept a couple hours. My head's all fucked up at the moment.
Yeah.
Um,
What?
but
Oh,
yeah,
oh, how scared the living day of me, zombie. Eric, I'm on Minecraft, you know.
yeah.
What? I've been on Minecraft for I've been on Minecraft for 2 hours now.
Oh, nice. How you doing? Good.
And then I no way, Eric, no way, Eric. I found another mason biome already again, or another same one, or a different one, you know.
Hmm.
But I found a mason biome. I'm at 4,122 blocks out,
Dang. That's a lot of blocks.
and um what was I gonna say? Oh, I uh gonna say? Oh, I found a pillager tower, you know, in the overworld, you know, not in like the, you know, nether, you know. And I killed them. I got a couple of little good things, you know, in there, you know. I got what did I get? I got a goat horn, a pounder goat horn of, and I went to the and then I found two wooden polos. And I got two blocks of gold, you know. And then I found a cherry forest, and I got four cherry saplings, you know, plant around the house, you know. And then what else I got? I found two village. I want one. I went. I found two village, you know, and I got a bunch of wheat, you know. And I used all my coal, get trading with them, you know, and got 33 stacks of emeralds right now. Yep. And then I went down to the cave. I found a little more diamonds and stuff. So yeah. All right, chat. I'm gonna go hop on Beautiful, play some little bit of Beautiful War. And yeah, if y'all want to see me find my band Minecraft in here in the animation bottom, let me know. If y'all want to see me play Fortnite and all that, let me know. Comment down below. GG's. We'll hop on Bill 4 for now and play a little bit of that. If y'all want to make sure to leave a like, and also if y'all are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Y'all, I'm out. Peace. Have a nice rest of the day. Eric, did you update your Fortnite, bro? Not many, you know, playing Westmore, you know, and all that stuff, you know. If you're not on, okay.